out here, do our best. Let's get the money.
We knew that we could do it. It has been countless times that we knew we could do it. It was just the little stuff, and we finally put it all together, and it showed out tonight. Defense is absolutely a lifesaver, and I'm going to say it right here, we got the best defense in Texas. I'm telling you, we got the best defense in Texas, from Myles to Chandler to Hopewell. We have it all on the field. We have the best defense in Texas, and it's a big relief that for us to have a defense like that could get us the ball back when we need to.
It's a DB's dream, just going to see green. Man, once I get the ball in my hands, I feel like I'm very electric with it. So, I mean, I don't really get much opportunities being a DB and not getting many targets. So, anytime I do get to capitalize off of it, it's going to be positive.
This game wrap is presented by R&D Custom Builders. You dream it, we build it. Proudly supporting area high school sports. And by the Jason Glast Group. Jason Glast Group is the top sales team within the premier real estate brokerage in the greater San Antonio area, Phyllis Browning Company. Hey folks, Mr. Bowtie here. Keep banging home that subscribe button on your screen so that way you can stay up to date on all the great local sports coverage not found on TV or in a cheap web stream. And don't forget to hit me up on Twitter at Mr. Bowtie 1982. It's fast, it's free, and you're going to make my dogs think I'm the best person in the world. Thank you so much and enjoy the show. Paula Abdul once upon a time sang opposites attract. Well, opposites attracted when Converse Judson and Hutto High met up in a 6A interregional matchup here in Converse. Hutto, a team that excels on offense, Will Hammond, their top quarterback going to Texas Tech, threw for 719 yards in that 82-80 shootout loss to Liberty Hill. Converse Judson, meanwhile, has struggled on offense, only 31 points the first 3 games, but their defense has been really, really good. And it turns out a gust front that came out of some thunderstorms that moved just north of the area would be the 12th man in deciding who would win this game. Let's check out all the action presented by R&D Custom Builders and the Jason Glast Group. Judson players filing onto the field before the contest began. There is Will Hammond, the 6'2 quarterback for the Hippos. Some call him a freak because of how he can run and pass the ball. I call him a really, really, really nice guy. Hey, nice to see you too, Hutto Hippo players. Judson's nameplates don't have their last names on them, but rather sayings. Urgency was one of them, and that was the theme of the game for the Rockets to avoid their first 0-4 start since Gerald Ford was in the White House. There are these storm clouds building up before the game, and while the lightning stayed away, the winds of change and some rain came and changed someone's season for the better. That Myles Davis INT was critical as it ended a Hutto drive. The pick six portion didn't count, but Judson led 13-3 at recess.
It's a DB's dream, just going to see green. Man, once I get the ball in my hands, I feel like I'm very electric with it. So, I mean, I don't really get much opportunities being a DB and not getting many targets. So, anytime I do get to capitalize off of it, it's going to be positive.
I don't think it really affected us as an offense. It was nice. I mean, it cooled off. The clouds came over the sun. And obviously, turning the ball over is less than ideal, but we just went off to the sideline and knew that we just had to come back and keep rolling as an offense and march down the field and score.
By the way, that really was rain we saw, I think. Nah, couldn't be. Could they hold on to the lead? Back with the second half action after this message from R&D Custom Builders.
Next Friday night, if you can get up there.
Rockets defense was stellar most of the night, only allowing one big play from Hammond until the final minutes. Elijah Favela threw 3 touchdown passes for Judson, who looked great on defense. Their kicker missed a PAT but hit a 43-yard field goal near the end as the Rockets won 29-19, nearly matching their total point output from the last 5 games combined and avoided their first 0-4 start since 1975.
We pride ourselves on running to the ball, so just us doing that, it's going to show on the field, look at the scoreboard. And we just got to trust in ourselves that we do our job and we get 15 the ball, he can do anything.
I put it all back on practice. We practiced very hard. We knew that we could do it. It has been countless times that we knew we could do it. It was just the little stuff, and we finally put it all together, and it showed out tonight. We just thought that how we do need to get our first win tonight, and that's all we're looking for. And as soon as we got that win, we did not look back.
Hammond had a tough night throwing, though he ran the ball well, including the long touchdown run in the first half. He said going up against tough defenses from Steele and Judson the last 2 weeks has helped him more than the Liberty Hill game.
This is a great Judson defense that we've seen, I think even better than last year. And they've got a ton of athletic guys, big up front, really athletic, can make plays in the secondary, and they trust their defensive backs to guard our receivers. And it showed. We just kind of have to go back to the drawing board and find ways to get our guys open and make plays and get the ball in their hands early and so they can make plays. This is super humbling to play two really good defenses, probably some of the better defenses in the state, so this is really preparing us for the district opponents.
Both teams are now 1-3. By the way, Judson started 1-3 in 2014. All they did that year was end up in the state semifinals. I'm just saying, folks. I'm also just saying, reporting from Converse, I am Mr. Bowtie.